Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Bringing it out, it's Adams. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. Manning. He dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Alabama comes over the line quickly.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Completion makes it second and medium. A play action looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Alabama, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Ball handed off. Gain is 5, so it's second and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Dropping back. It's Lindsey. That one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. The 10. Touchdown. points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw. It's Manning. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Bringing pressure. Catch is made down the middle. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Touchdown, tied. This offense really clicking. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Carr. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Miami, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They'll stroll into the end zone. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
But I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here. Actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
He's running out of time here. Hit as he released it.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete again. The third straight misfire brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw again. QB to the tight end for a completion. He make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Throws it to the right. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field, so let's check this out. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Back to throw. It's Lindsey. Makes a quick catch. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
And the Canes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
28, Miami, 14.
Bringing it out. It's Adams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Got the first down and still motoring. Here he goes. At the 20, crosses all the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. First play at the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Lindsey. Wide open downfield. Breaking free at the 35. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down here at their own 42. One big play has really set the tone here for a productive drive. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it first and long. Trying to find room. It's Pringle. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Scanning the field. It's Lindsey. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
They look to throw it here on second down. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Great connection there for 6 points. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
35, Miami, 21.
Bringing it out, it's Adams. He's got an opening, watch out, he's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but two kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Completion to the tight end. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. And the pass is incomplete.
But that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quick throw to the left side. The QB throws his third pick of the day. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big time.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 21. Bringing it out, it's Carr. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To the air. It's Lindsey. The pocket breaking down. And this pass is on target. Caught. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking to throw it again. On the move now. Quick throw to the left. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver, and the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball is coming to allow him to knock it away.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The Hurricanes will line up now. It's first and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they had this nice lead here early in the game.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. This offense is still clicking. Here comes the point after attempt. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? That's caught. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's going for a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
The completion makes it second down. Dropping back, it's Manning. He's looking deep again. Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year. He's not going to squander this chance.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll try a pass here. That's reeled in. It's Carr. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made inside the 10. Touchdown, Haynes. Too much speed for the defense.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
35.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And he's brought down at the 16. He'd been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it with room for room. Tackle made after a big gain.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
The runner takes off to his right. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Huge play, moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. The 50, inside the 40, at the 20, inside the 10. First and goal. Good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line.
And it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. The gun now on 3rd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's caught. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continuing to just keep this drive alive.
Getting set for second down. Dropping back. It's Manning. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. Jerks past the defender. He's in the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown. Tie.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Back-to-back deep shots. It's hooked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense is back on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now to throw. It's Lindsey. Defense is coming after him. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He can go. He steps out at the 4, close to a pick 6. It's still a great play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Suddenly off the interception, it's first and goal for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks over the middle, and that's a complete. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
This guy's throwing for yards every single time he drops back to throw. Believe it or not, he's closing in on almost 450 yards passing in this game.
Nice grab. It's Carr.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Grab down the middle. It's Carr. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Miami.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Adams. And strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They're going to run it. Trucks through the defender. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Important second down play coming up. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Oh, what a cut, and still going. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
It's a wide receiver screen. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. From the pistol formation. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick throw over the middle. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense cannot be stopped.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
They convert the BAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jacobs. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Miami offense back out onto the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Receiver makes the grab. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Tackle made by the sophomore quarterback, showing us the arm strength.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
To throw, it's Lindsey. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Finds his man. It's Pringle. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback when it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback and they blow up the play.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff.
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead in the second half. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Manning. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Really good call here by this offensive coordinator. Why not take a shot, right? It's 2nd inches. Perfect time to take a chance downfield. If you hit it, great. If you miss it, you come back and you convert on 3rd and short.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's second down here. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Has reeled in. It's Coleman. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. It's another deep shot. Oh, he's got it down inside the 20. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that one produces a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And we're able to get him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's a second and goal play for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a third down play? That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Jacobs. And the return will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To the air, it's Lindsey. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Zips it down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
Second down after that previous play. Wants to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Carr. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense success the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to chuck it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to...
Lost the ball short of the goal line. Defense picks it up on the run. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. Defense, ears pinned back. They tackle him right there at the 3.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Breaks loose at the 15. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the fourth quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
Looking deep downfield to the left. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Manning. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but